What's up, gamers? It's Paladin Null, and we're back with more Warhammer 40k Space Marines. As you can see, by the dead body that's still here, this is still, like, I still haven't turned this off. In fact, the way I record this is, I never turn it off, so I literally start off in the exact same place that I was beforehand. But, in this episode, sorry, I was mesmerized for a second, because whenever I pointed my gun at him, he just decided to do a little pirouette. Let's pick up some grenades. We're low on grenades. Not really low, but we were missing a grenade because I accidentally chucked one at the end of the episode that you people didn't see. I don't know why I keep saying you people. That sounds a really mean way to say it, but I mean, you guys. My viewer count. What? Okay, so they changed locations. Okay. In the last episode, we loaded the Melta charges onto one of the shells, and now we're headed up top to see if placing those charges did any good for us. I'm seeing something up there. Teehee. I like that even though they're running by like that, they're just completely and totally normal bystanders. Not really normal bystanders, I mean they're goblins, so... But I just like that they're actually targetable. Uh-oh. Big guy. Let's see about using a vengeance launcher on him. Okay, I think I have a new love for the vengeance launcher. Sorry I didn't talk during that, but I was like, I cannot believe this was stunning him. So, new love for the vengeance launcher. Not really good for single personnel, kind of stupid for that. Very useful for the big guys. I didn't take a single lick of damage in that fight, and it was all because I had that vengeance launcher, though. I could use more ammo for it. Only got 10 rounds in it right now. There we go, get all 18 back. I'm actually really starting to like that vengeance launcher now. It's looking a little bit better for me. Let's keep the blast pistol out, the bolt pistol out, and let's ride this elevator. Surprised. If I'd made this game, I would be extremely tempted for all of these elevators just to have really, really crappy music. Just sitting here going like... This is not the drill. Bing bong. You have arrived at your destination. Now, I wonder if they are using those as like hidden loading screens, but I find it hard for them to be able to do that because you can actually see the entire area scrolling by you. Giving us a lot of material here, including, as you can see here, this gives you the option to actually... It doesn't really matter for us right now because all we have are Stalker Bolters and Vengeance Launchers as our third and fourth weapon. But later in the game, we will be getting more weapons, and this will be the way to switch out to using those new weapons. Now, you will want to use any and all of these to make sure you've got full ammo in your guns. This upcoming room is very rough. At least I remember it being very rough. Oh yeah, I remember this place. It can get pretty bad throughout this area. Anytime, pretty much any time that they give you material to use against enemies, just assume that it's going to be pretty bad in the upcoming area. We have yet to see me use Fury in this run, and hopefully I will be able to save it for a time that I really need it. Honestly, I'm doing a lot better in this run than I've ever have in the past, probably because I'm using that Vengeance launcher. I'm using it in situations where it works to be used. Also, it gets really hard to see, but you'll notice a lot of the time, guys that are shooting guns at you aren't ultra dangerous other than just being really harassive. Like, you can see every bullet doesn't really deal all that much damage, simply because, I mean, I got my shield. So long as you've got your overshield, you really don't take a whole lot of damage. So if you wanted to, you could play this a lot less like a hack and slash and more like a game of Halo by relying on that overshield rather than an actual health bar. Because that overshield will actually protect you for a lot. Like, as you can see here, I actually haven't taken any amount of damage at all because of my overshield, and I can just stand here in enemy fire. Did I? No, I didn't use any weapon ammo, so I'm just not going to take that because I don't need it. I know for a fact there is an upcoming area that's bad. I'm not sure if it's like soon or later, but I know for a fact it. Well, I don't know if it's sooner or later, but I know it's more sooner than it is later. There's a. Oh, have we already? Yeah, we already took what was in there. I think that was the Vengeance launcher. So as you can see, we are actually on a catwalk above that. Let's just casually walk into this random room for a second. We got grenades in here if we need it, but I don't need it. Can I? Like, okay, so I can't get out of there. I was about to say, am I just gonna be stuck in here? By the way, I love that. Whee! Just sort of gets knocked away. Okay, let's continue. No need to waste any more time. We're on a very important mission. We want to go over there. I literally just said let's not waste any time, and I'm just running around going, what's in this room? What's in that room? No, we got to go to this next lift here. Anyhoozle, let's activate that, and we have to wait for the guys to get here before it starts moving. Everything has a skull motif. Even our armor and everything. These elevators are a whole lot of fun, aren't they? Now, I think we'll be going through this right here, because this looks more like a door. Yeah. Try to kill those guys off soon. Ooh, hey, look, there's a. The yellow ones have to do with my fury meter, or rather, my sigil, as they put it. Marksman mode unlocked. So then, let's see here. Fury now allows you to enter Marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to place shots with lethal precision. Use L3 and R3 to enter Fury mode, then L1 to enter Marksman mode. Marksman mode ends when Fury meter is empty, or when you release L1. Marksman mode does not affect turreted weapons. Sorry about that. I'm still a little sick, but basically, Marksman mode has now made it useful for Fury to exist in more forms than just the hack and slash sense. It's basically given us bullet time now as well. That's what Marksman mode is. It's basically bullet time. Just beat up on one of these guys here. I love getting them with the last one because they're just sort of like, they get mutilated, really. I mean, there's... Yeah, let's see here. Is this ours?
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader.
Oh, so we don't have to push it this time. But yeah, the orcs were at least smart enough to know to pull the shell out of the way. So now, while he's doing that, we now defend the position. This fight can get pretty hectic.
Incoming fire.
You're gonna want to find. I was literally a couple seconds ago saying that this like most of the gun enemies aren't really a problem because you know whatever they're gun enemies, they're just simple little weaklings, blah blah blah. But no, in this, it's definitely worth noting that these guys are not weaklings in a large group. You're gonna want to take out the gun people first and then focus on the melee. Second you hear that noise though, aim for the squigs. Still haven't figured out what their actual names are, but you do not want those things getting close. And there are a lot of them in this area. I'm almost out of ammo in my main gun. I don't want to switch out to that. Okay, that's it. Screw it. Fury mode. As you can see here, my health is regenerating. I didn't get to regenerate much health, but it was a little bit. Hold on. Just dodge and roll. Dodge roll. And unload on them. Okay. That could have been handled better, but it also could have been handled much, much worse. I want to get myself to some cover, because we are getting gunned down right now. Okay. Still have the Stalker Bolter here and see if we can't aim down one of these guys here. But I do not want to get caught out by these little dudes. So basically throughout this entire thing, I think it's a timed event of they just keep throwing stuff at you no matter how many times you kill it until Leandros finally loads the shell. Wait, I don't even know why I'm killing these things like that when they could literally just be little health packs for me. These things are already weak enough to just punch for an execution, and you just instantly heal off of them. It's definitely worth you doing it that way. I'm getting my shield destroyed out there right now. Dodge. Dodge roll. This is the first real hectic fight. This is the first fight where it's like, this might turn out to be a problem if you're not careful. Okay, the goblins, stop worrying about goblins. Goblins are easy kills. Goblins are little health punches. We gotta get rid of those gunners. Maybe I was wrong about it being timed, because I'm pretty sure Leandros would be done by now. Yeah, look, there's Leandros. The shell should be loaded at this point.
Agreed. Find an exit.
I will say, having this little back area is very nice because it pretty much means that any of the fighting that you do in this area... Whoa, he just sort of jumped around the place. But cutscene. Basically just survive that and you're done. And we did it. We destroyed the battery.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Captain Titus.
It was quite a
You are
loss.
man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
Now we finally get to do the mission that we came here for. Time to secure the Titan. And now that we're out of that area, we're going to see a little bit more, not necessarily an open world, but a more open environment for sure. Like, this game is very much straightforward. Like, there's no branching path to it. It's like any other shooter, really. Just like, it's got a very straightforward model of play. And I mean, it's fine. It's not trying to be anything that it's not. It does what it does well, and I appreciate that. Like, they don't try to... Because lately, and especially in recent years, there's been a big push for having everything be open world, and it's your decision to choose things. It's like, you don't need to do that in the game. If a game is good enough, if a game can rest on good enough of a good enough system, then trying to do gimmicky things like an open world in a game that doesn't need an open world just hurts the title. Just checking around to see if there were any goodies to grab. Doesn't really look like it. I also didn't really check very far. So, I mean, I just don't care that much. I'll find more stuff. There'll always be more ammo for me in the next room. See? There's some right up there. I suppose that's the mentality you really have to take in this game. Is in a lot of games, I try not to waste ammo if I can avoid it. But in this game, it's pretty much the thought of... Oh, the bridge.
Their work outlived all of them.
Boom. Let's see, here's some... Oh, well, these are grenades. But yeah, the best mentality to adopt while in these areas is no matter how much ammo you expend, there's going to be another ammo crate around the corner. If you can wait just a little bit longer, you will get it. So we're full on ammo now. And... It's a battering ram, if I remember correctly.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex housing the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Yep, I was right. Sorry, I spoiled it seconds before it actually said it, but that is most certainly a battering ram. And we do not want that squig getting anywhere. I can't shoot it from here, whatever. We'll handle it when the time comes. Reload. Dodge back. You know what? We haven't had one of these in a while. And face stomp. A fine red paste. You do feel very satisfied doing just about any... Mainly the stun moves feel really satisfying. I don't know if it's the vibration of on the controller, because every attack has a bit of vibration on the controller. But nothing feels quite as satisfying as like kicking a dude in the face and him getting knocked over. I'm hearing a lot of squigs. Come on, where is it coming from? It sounds really close and it's making me really paranoid. Come on, you stupid suicide bomber, where are you? There you are. There it is, there it is. Aha, we got it. I don't think I shot it, I think that was probably Sidonis. Let's just combat roll our way through everything. Going through this entire area with my pistol. Aw, yeah. And sprint against a wall. Go. I'm really imposing. And by that I mean my entire suit of armor at a barreling speed acts as a human cannonball. Like so. Grenade. Explosion. And stop. Heap. Just knock you out there. Look around here. We better stop that battering ram before it tries to get into the Titan manufactory. Or manufactorum, as they keep calling it. We're supposed to go over there, so let's go this way. Like I said, the entire game is very much feels like it's on rails, so... We're not on rails, and I don't mean that as a bad thing, but I mean, like, there's not a whole lot of direction choice to go off of. It's just sort of like, as you continue down a certain path, you will eventually get to the same point, or you'll get to a point. There's not a lot of branching going on. It's basically experience the game. This game has the same sort of replayability, I would say, as any other hack and slash. Really, I mean, if you could go back through and play God of War, then you could probably go back through and play this game. Or if you could go back through and play Gears of War, there's a lot of war titles. But yeah, if you could go and play God of War after you beat it once, then you can probably do the same for this game. And if you could go back and play Gears of War, then it's pretty much the same thing. It's like a really weird hybrid that I would say between those, as I've said before. Just getting a good look at our timestamp here. We got a little while that I can stay on here. I hate being sick because I need to cough really bad right now, but I know I can't because I'm recording. He took out some of my shield. I should probably just switch out to my pistol because we're going to be killing a lot of these things right here. Wait for it. Wait for it now. Dodge. Ah! That really surprised me. No. I'm really starting to take damage now. Come on, guys. Stop throwing stupid little explosive-y dudes at me. Give me something I can actually heal off of. Kill them Space Marines. Way too English, orc. Oh, so we can do that. I guess we could drop, I suppose. We can't jump, but we can drop.
Time to impact.
No more than 6 minutes.
Time enough.
And by that, he means end of this episode. We made it onto the battering ram train thing. And in the next episode, we're gonna try and stop this mad trip. Now that gate's ready. But anyway, I've been Paladin Null. This has been Warhammer 40k Space Marine. And in the next episode, we will stop this train from getting to our Titan. And maybe we'll get to the Titan ourselves. Secure it. Maybe even use it. I don't know. Until then, I've been Paladin Null. This has been Warhammer 40k. And